We are just about to go to breakfast in the main dining room, which we never do, but I've managed to get Marco up early enough. And it's actually open to 10:30, so it's quite a lot later than normal, isn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna give that a go, see what yummy things we can get for brekkie. See you later. You go home. That's muesli. I got the healthy option.
Bad marking. Bad marking. But yum.
Hello.
What?
Hello.
Hello.
Where are we now, darling?
We're in the buffet for lunch.
I think I smell curry.
Hmm?
I think I smell curry.
Ooh, yeah.
Curries are always good in a buffet, aren't they?
Curries are always good on cruise ships.
Yeah.
Don't see that.
We might have to have a little one again.
What are you doing?
Room service. I felt a bit diddled on my dessert tonight. There wasn't really anything I fancied on the menu, so I had champagne sorbet, which wasn't all that. So we got a little room service. Got some very yummy looking cookies. Yum. Some cheesecake. I haven't got enough hands to... Excuse me, can I have assistant? Help me. Would you mind?
Glamorous is it? You trying to kid? Hang on. Oh, voila.
Beautiful, thank you. It's a chocolate cheesecake. White chocolate cheesecake and raspberry, obviously. So put that back down, please. Thank you. So I can put this on down. And then as for hot chocolate, that's what I got. They did say it would be powder, but I was at least expecting it to be in a cup. But yeah, all good.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Bedtime now.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
I know you are, darling.
Pain in my legs got a lot worse. Keep getting stabbing, shooting pains down my leg where the bruising is. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. It's making it quite painful to walk. So I've currently got my foot elevated and I've got a cold flannel on the bruising in the hope to
Bring it out.
ease it a bit. Yeah,
I think it is bringing it out.
so yeah, it's quite tiring. It's painful. Anyway, how's your day been, darling?
It's been alright. I got up and had breakfast with you
Yeah, in the main dining room.
in the main dining room. That's very nice too.
It did. It looked very nice. I had birch muesli. And avocado on toast.
Not that you had much of
I
that.
didn't eat much because it was really spicy. It did say it had chilli in it. There was a lot of chilli for me. It was too much. So I didn't eat that. So I just had the birch muesli really and some juice and a slice of toast. You had the full English, didn't you?
Full P&O English. Very nice.
It did look very nice. Then we went to the lecture on wildlife, like whales and dolphins.
Whales, dolphins, porpoises.
Orca charity trust thing, which was alright.
Yeah. It's interesting. But his voice was a bit...
It was a little bit monotonous.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of death by PowerPoint, really.
I love that saying.
I mean, bless him. Nothing against the guy, but it was just a little bit. You might see one of these.
You might not.
You might see one of these. You might see one of these. So yeah, I struggled a bit, but you found it really interesting.
Yeah.
didn't
It was,
you? Oh, we had a coffee first.
that
then we
was
went
it.
shopping.
I thought it was that way round. Why
Coffee
wouldn't
at Costa,
Yeah.
and then we went round. We had a little mooch around the shop.
Well, I kept popping in and outside because we were going round Land's End.
We were, yeah. That was quite interesting, wasn't it?
Mm.
We've gone a slightly different route than planned, I believe,
I think
because there was bad weather coming in, so we've gone a lot further north than was intended.
At the moment, I think we're just off the coast of St David's in Wales.
Yeah, he had a bit of a speed on this morning, trying to outrun the weather.
Trying to find a more sheltered area than what
Yeah.
would have been, because I think there's like what I could see 40 plus mile an hour gusts of wind coming, and you don't want to be at sea in that if you can help it.
Not really.
No.
So yeah, then we had a look around the shops. I've actually bought a top in a cruise ship shop, which I never thought I'd be able to do. But it looked very big and loose on the hanger, so I thought I'd give it a go. And I did ask if it didn't fit, could I bring it back? And she said that's no problem, I could try it on in the cabin. So, yeah.
Looks very nice too.
Yeah, thanks. Quite excited about that. Well, then we had lunch in the buffet.
Yeah.
Standard fare. And then we ended up having a nanny nap because my leg was killing me.
Well, you come back and laid on the bed.
Yeah. Oh, you dolphin watched for
I
a
went
while?
outside and sat on the balcony for probably an hour. See if I could see anything interesting. Not a lot.
No.
The odd shipping boat, few seabirds, rough water. That's about it. But I could just sit there for hours and listen to the sea, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, you know.
The joy of having a balcony, isn't it?
Yeah. Then I come back in and we started watching a film.
And then I fell asleep.
Then you fell asleep.
And then you fell asleep.
Then I think I fell asleep halfway through it. And then I remember just about waking up when the end, just as it ended.
And then we woke up and realised we had less than an hour until our theatre booking.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just supposed to be Rocket Man. Not Rocket Man. It was supposed to... Was it Rocket Man?
Well, they call it Rocket Man.
It was called Rocket Man, so it's basically an Elton John tribute act. But for some reason, he's not on. So we went to Horizon show, which... it was okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what it's called.
It was Horizon.
Is it called Horizon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine. It seemed a under rehearsed, and I'm wondering if that's because they've suddenly had to
put it on, possibly.
Might be a brand new group, and they've only been sailing for like a week, haven't they?
Mm.
We'll see. It was fine. It wasn't bad. It was just a load of songs put together.
It was a good piece especially with the effects. They did like a set of James Bond's theme songs, and the special effects with all the LED backlight, and that was brilliant, I thought. I'm not saying the vocals were great, but they're not. It wasn't that bad, I suppose.
Bad.
It wasn't.
It just wasn't the best music.
No.
But I will say they've obviously had a change up of songs in the repertoire, and there was a lot more modern, up to date songs now, wasn't there? So that was quite nice to hear. Yeah, and then we went to dinner in the main dining room. That was okay. Don't think there's as much choice as there used to be. Whether that's because we're on restricted sailings,
Possibly.
I don't know, or if that's the new norm. But wasn't a huge amount of choice. The starter was nice. We both had smoked mackerel, didn't we? Smoked mackerel pate. And then I had one of the always available things, which they lump it all in the same bit now. There used to be a section on the menu that said always available, and there was like salmon fillet, sirloin steak. There was a couple of other things, wasn't there? Prawn cocktail, I think. But then they lump it all under the same thing. So nothing really appealed to me, so I had the salmon fillet. That was nice enough. You had roast turkey, didn't you?
Yeah.
Christmas dinner.
Christmas dinner early. In
Brussels
July.
sprouts and all.
Yeah. It was alright.
And then the desserts were... And another thing, we had to give our dessert order along with our starter and main course, which we haven't had to do before, not on P&O.
No.
So yeah, because you don't really know if you're going to want a dessert. B, what exactly you're going to want, depending on how full or how rich your other food has been. So yeah, we both just had... Well, you had ice cream and I had sorbet, but I felt a bit let down by my sorbet. It wasn't very exciting. So we ordered room service, which you would have seen. I had cheesecake, it was much better. Yeah, then we showered, which is why I've got
No, we didn't.
What?
Went to the casino.
Of course we did.
Yeah. And we had £10 worth of fun.
We did. I mean, we didn't win it. Well, we did win little bits.
We won little bits, and in the end we lost it all.
Which we, just
Kept
playing.
Put it this way,
kept
it
us
probably,
going.
I reckon it amused us for about an hour.
I mean, we had quite a good amount of play on £10.
Yeah. See how quickly you can lose £10.
Well, I mean, compared to MSC, when you lost £10 in about 5 minutes, I think we did quite well.
I think we did very well.
We played for ages. We both had a go. We got £5 free play as well. So yeah, that was quite fun. But then my leg pain was really getting to me, so we came back
to the cabin. You've had a shower. I've had a shower.
Yep.
Watched a bit of TV.
Oh dear.
And I think we're about to go to sleep now.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
This is nearly 10 minutes now, so yeah.
So we're going to go to bed. We're going to go to sleep now. See you in the morning.
We'll see you in the morning.
Night night.
Night night.
Bye.